You're watching DCTV Denton Community Television.
Follow your dreams, and they say, do what you want, and money will come.
Hello everyone, I'm Mike Miller. Hope you're having a great day, and thanks a lot for watching. There's been a lot of things going on in Denton here lately. The Denton Radio Artists Gathering was this week, and that was a very interesting event. They had some local musicians on a panel talking about life as a musician and their thoughts, and it was quite good. So hope you might check that out. I think it's a podcast that's still viewable. And I'm excited today to have Chuck Voellinger with me. Chuck, thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks.
And
my pleasure.
I've seen you playing in a few bands, and then you also do a show here locally.
Yeah, Library Larry's Big Day for the city of Denton, for the Denton Public Library.
Yeah,
We've been doing it about 3 years now. It's a children's program. It's on cable TV twice a day, channel 23 and the other one, which I don't remember what it is, sorry.
I don't either, but...
Yeah.
And you're the, y'all
I'm
have
the hippo.
puppets, you're the hippo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't tell your kids that.
You guys go out to locations and film like out in like a country type scene settings.
Well, we
sometimes.
try to go around to, the idea is for kids to get to know their community better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we go around to different Denton, businesses or institutions like the universities or, the fire department.
Yeah.
Kids love,
fire trucks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We just went to the George W. Bush Library in Dallas, which is unusual because usually we try to keep it just in Denton, but we got the opportunity and we were just like, we can't pass that up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun. So, yeah.
So it's a team, and you guys write scripts and...
Oh, yeah. Carol Harrod writes the scripts, and he's Larry the Bull. And Welena Hildreth is Emmylou Dickinson, the pig, and I'm Mr. Chompers. And we all collaborate. It's also with DTV. They're excellent. Actually, they make it really look good. They edit it and add all the special effects and everything, and they're just fantastic.
Denton Television.
Yeah, well, City of Denton
City
TV,
of Denton. Yeah.
DTV, so, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's a weird job. I can't believe I get to do that,
What?
So.
How did that get created in the first place?
I think DTV came to the libraries and said, we've got some time slots. Would you like to have them? And we're like, sure, but then we didn't have any idea what we were going to do, but it was like, we'll take them and then figure out later what we're going to do with it. And then, we just developed this children's program. And really, Carol does all the writing, and he writes the songs, and I get to perform them.
Really?
Which is great, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very creative guy. Actually, everybody involved is very creative.
Now, two of you play guitar and sing, don't y'all?
Yeah, Carol does too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's played in bands back in the day.
Yeah.
So.
What are some of the various bands that you've played in?
Oh, I've been in like a dozen bands in the last 25 years.
Yeah.
I've played with Uver. I have been playing bass with them with Fritz for like 8 years.
Yeah, I enjoy your shows very much.
Oh, thanks. I have a band called the Bone Handle Set.
Yeah.
And I've played with Baby Lemonade, going way back in the day, bands you never heard of before. So, yeah. Hey, you mentioned that artist gathering. I went there the other night.
Oh, did you?
It was great, and Jeffrey Barnes and Carl Finch were there.
Yes.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Anyway, I was just really impressed because those guys have been around the block so many times.
They have. They were telling about their stories.
No one would blame them if, while they're not on the road, they just chill at home. but they came out and did something really cool for young musicians. You know?
Yeah.
That just really impressed me. I was like, these, you know, that just shows their community spirit.
They really
support.
are, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, so anyway.
They've done a lot for the community.
Yeah.
They were talking about playing in New York and Holland and
Oh yeah, they've played from like old school polka to David Byrne's wedding, I think. They
Oh,
played.
really?
Yeah, I mean, they've covered the gamut, you know, so.
they were in the Macy's.
They've seen it all. Yeah, right, that story was pretty great.
Yeah.
So,
That's what you have to do.
yeah, just,
Call them up.
yeah.
Don't you have a show coming up this weekend with one of your bands? I thought I saw something.
Well, another member of the Bonehandle said Chris Vian and I are going to play at the community market on Saturday, tomorrow. And then the Bonehandle set's playing at Haley's on the 23rd and the 30th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and I think Uber's going to be having its traditional Thanksgiving Eve show at Dan's. That's been going on for like 8 years.
Is that right?
It's a standing thing that Dan just gives that night to Fritz. So Uber plays naturally, and then he gets other bands to play, you know.
Yeah.
So it's pretty great.
I'll try to come to that. I'm usually bored on the holidays.
Oh, right, yeah. It's if you're not going out of town, you know.
You don't have
and-
family around here, yeah.
Right, and
Yeah.
you're just going to be here anyway. you
Yeah.
know, So,
That's a good night to have something.
yeah.
So as a kid, you just started having an interest in string instruments and music generally, and just started.
Yeah. My dad was a drummer.
Really?
Yeah. He played in like a swing band. And so I was just around it. He played piano too.
Really?
Yeah, and I just love music. But didn't start playing till I was like 13.
That's when you got your first guitar.
Yeah, and you know, I liked rock and roll, and guitar was, you know.
You started out kind of learning rock and maybe a little metal or something.
Oh, no, I'm never really into like metal, but I was always into blues. You know,
Blues.
roots-related things, and I got into like acoustic blues, you know.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, you start off listening to like the rock people, and then they say, well, we liked all the old blues guys, and so you go try and find them, and
Yeah.
still blows me away, you know. So.
They were quite creative.
Mm-hmm.
Who are some of the main ones you were influenced by, do you think?
Of like.
Musician, blues, acoustic blues musicians.
Skip James is great. Charlie Patton.
I've heard those names. I'm not knowledgeable about them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you start with like electric blues and like B.B. King. Oh, I love B.B. King.
Yeah.
You know, and then just going back, you know, and then in the last few years, I've been more into like the old like old time music, like Appalachian, like the early country
Yeah.
styles, you know. So like Doc Boggs and people like that, just so. Which is influenced by blues too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all kind of, there's similarities there too.
Yeah.
You know, anyway.
A lot of people knew each other and listened to each other's
Yeah.
kinds of music. Yeah.
Well, I love jazz too. I mean, just whatever. So,
And you have an MLS degree.
I do,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
from UNT, yeah.
Yeah.
I started working in the library, and then I thought, well, I might as well get my MLS and become a librarian. So
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing, yeah.
It's a good field.
Yeah, oh, I love it. I get to work in the local history and genealogy department of the Denton Public Library. So
That's good.
But I've done story time and children's programming. Did that for a lot of years, and you know, just reference librarian. And then I got to move into this department, which, you know, I got my bachelor's in history, so it was natural for
A
me.
good fit, yeah.
Yeah, because I just love history,
Yeah.
old stuff. I like musty, smelly old things.
It's important to remember history.
Well, yeah.
Well, Chuck, I appreciate you being here. And
Thank you, man. I'm honored, and thank you so much.
And you folks hang on and check out Chuck playing some music for us. And thanks so much for watching.
All right, this is called Aliens with Electric Guitars. aliens with electric guitars. Gary Newman sings about my car. Ain't a Chevy, but she's trying to cope. Too late now to give up hope. Touchdown in Arkansas. Never mind what your granddaddy saw. It was only a weather balloon. Roswell was a real good time. Bought the t-shirt and I freed my mind. Hillbillies in their pickup trucks seem to have the best of luck. Touchdown in California. Don't say I didn't try to warn you. It was only a weather balloon. Strychnine in my Ovaltine, selling off my American dream. Little house and a picket fence, this ain't worth what I pay in rent. McKenna's on some far out stuff, more than just your average Astor buff. Ain't looking to the sky to see, says the aliens are you and me. Touchdown in Arkansas, never mind what your granddaddy saw, it was only a weather balloon. All right, this is an old Appalachian murder ballad. It's called Darling Corey, sometimes known as Dig a Hole. Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? Revenue, where's it coming? Gonna tear your still house down. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. Gonna lay darling Corey down. Well, the last time I saw darling Corey on the banks of the deep blue sea, had a 44 wrapped around her leg and a banjo on her knee. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay darling Corey down.
Don't you hear that bluebird singing? Don't you hear that mournful sound? You know she's preaching the funeral and gonna lay her in the barren ground. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay darling Corey down. Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? Revenuers are coming, gonna lay you in the barren ground. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay darling Corey down. All right, this is a country tune, country-ish tune. It's called Fix You Up. Baby, now what you gonna do when your big dreams all fall through? Bright lights in the city use you up. Now there's a beer store at the top of the hill. They got some cold ones, I got time to kill. Pick up the phone and just call me and I'll fix you up. Now you can call me up. I got a tow rope and a pickup truck. Pick up the phone and just call me and I'll fix you up. 'Cause I'm ASE certified. Broken hearted but I'm still alive. Pick up the phone and just call me and I'll fix you up. Baby, now what you gonna do when your big dreams all fall through? Bright lights in the city use you up. There's a beer store at the top of the hill. They got some cold ones, I've got time to kill. Pick up the phone and just call me and I'll fix you up. You can call me up. Got a tow rope and a pickup truck. Pick up the phone and just call me and I'll fix you up. 'Cause I'm ASE certified. Broken hearted, but I'm still alive. Pick up the phone and just call me. All you gotta do is just call me. You got a dime, you can call me and I'll fix you up. Interesting note there. All right, this is called Bathed in Starlight. This is actually written by my good friend of a long time and partner in crime, Chris Vian. Relax, enjoy the ride. Relax, enjoy your ride. Relax, enjoy the starlight. It's only a little bit of twilight. Don't you worry none about the setting of your sun. That old moon's gonna climb up the horizon. Starlight It shines bright in your eyes tonight, reflects the silver out on the ocean. Drift with me on a glassy sea, with the wind barely ruffling our sail, the wind barely ruffling our sail. Relax, enjoy the ride. Relax, enjoy the ride. Lay back, enjoy the starlight. It's only a little bit of twilight. Don't you get yourself upset if it hasn't happened yet. That old moon's gonna climb up the horizon. Yes, it is. The starlight, it shines bright in your eyes tonight, reflects the silver out on the ocean. Drift with me on a glassy sea, with the wind barely ruffling our sails, with the wind barely ruffling our sails.
Follow your dreams, and they say, do what you want, and money will come. Lots of people have lots of dreams. Lots of people, it seems, when they are young, they look to the sky